Our next speaker is here on behalf of the Nature Conservancy. Please join me in welcoming Associate State Director Scott Cummings.
Good morning. My name is Scott Cummings. I'm the Associate State Director for the Rhode Island chapter of the Nature Conservancy. It's incredibly unusual for me to find myself at the State House. In fact, this is my first time being here. And the fact that this is a protest, even more unusual for the Nature Conservancy. We pride ourselves on our pursuit of non-confrontational, pragmatic solutions to the conservation challenges that are facing our world. We rarely take a public position on specific development projects. However, Invenergy's proposed Clean River Energy Center would do such harm to Rhode Island's ecology and to our wildlife and to the resilience of climate change that we are compelled to be here today to oppose this new power plant. When we review the application and map it out, you can see the maps right here. This is the actual footprint of what the power plant would look like and how it affects the connectivity that I'll speak about in a moment. Basically, when you compare this application to the wildlife corridors in the eastern United States, it really shows that the proposed power plant is built right on top of this really narrow pinch point and for habitat connectivity. There are a few places like it on the East Coast. In fact, this is the best one between Boston and Washington, D.C. on the coast. And you can see that through the satellite imaging that NASA took with light and dark areas. This corridor of unfragmatic forest is critical to the health and to the ecosystem, both on a daily basis and in response to future disruptions. The connectivity also helps maintain genetic diversity in the population of plants or animals and allow for the species to be successful long-term. This includes helping wildlife escape natural disasters, avoiding encroaching development, or adapt to new seasonal changes and the availability of food, water, and shelter. Animals require reliable pathways to find these new resources. And thus, connectivity becomes even more important as our climate changes and the areas are less. As the weather continues to change into the future, temperature, precipitation patterns, many species will need to seek new areas to survive. So basically, when you cut off this connectivity, species then can't migrate and they won't adapt and they won't survive. Invenergy's proposal for a new power plant and the pavement, light, and noise pollution, wetland destruction, and deforestation that comes with it, and its pivotal location that would irreversibly disrupt one of the region's healthiest ecosystems, is just unacceptable. The Energy Facility Siting Board may only grant a license when an application has shown that the proposed facility will not cause unacceptable harm to the environment. This power plant would cut off the ability of plants and animals to adapt to a changing climate and undermine the important ecological functions across an area that stretches far beyond the physical footprint of the facility. And in my opinion and the Nature Conservancy's, that is unacceptable harm to the environment, and the board must reject this application.